Just Hi, everyone. I'm sorry that I can't be here with you physically. It's not just a geographic absence that I'm demonstrating here right now. I'm also not in the same time continuum. I'm pre-recording this message because at the time of these closing ceremonies, I am readying to officiate a wedding for a dear friend, which is why I can't actually be present for this. So this is pre-recorded. Hopefully nothing terribly tragic has happened in the intervening hours between when I record this and when you are watching it. I don't know why I'm talking for so long. I would like to encourage you all, you have a few remaining minutes and hours to get your submissions in. So do that, keep the donations going for Ukraine, finish your acts for random acts. I appreciate you all jumping into the pool and playing in these little, these totally ambitious, little is the wrong word, charity projects that we've undertaken this week. I'm so proud of everything that you've accomplished. I am really thrilled with the items that I have seen submitted so far. It's kind of astonishing what you all have pulled off. I hope you recover soon from the trauma that is GISH week, and I hope to see you at another one of these strange adventures soon. Have fun with Charlie and the rest of the gang here, who are going to hopefully give you a much better experience than I would have were I here. Onward and upward, everyone. That looked like a Nazi salute, so I'm going to retract that. At least I didn't have an open palm when I did it. Love you all. Thank you so much. Bye.
Hi, everyone. Woo! Oh, my goodness. Well, hello. I'm Charlie Capon, VP of GISH. Thanks, everybody, for coming today. Yeah, we did it. The entire internet in the entire building was out because of you. I don't want to name names. So as you heard, Misha will unfortunately not be joining us. He is not able to be here tonight because he is officiating a wedding. That's a bummer, but well, it's a kind of good news too, because now he's available for weddings and bar mitzvahs and birthday parties, maybe quinceañeras and bachelorette parties. I don't know. He's open and available is my point. But you're stuck with me, so I'm sorry about that, but this is how things go. Honestly, tonight's not about me or Misha, it's about you guys and all of you folks who've been doing GISH here in the audience and here at home. We are celebrating everything you've accomplished this year. It's stunning, and to be back in person in some semblance is also really magical. So thank you, everybody who came in here in person and made the trek. I know some of you came from very far out of town, but welcome to the cluster fun of the closing ceremonies. It is going to be a cluster fun. I'm just letting you know right now, that's GISH. This is what we do here. But we're live from San Francisco, and we have all of you lovely people here in the audience. So we have thousands of people watching from home over Zoom and YouTube. And it's been kind of an incredible journey to watch you all submit your items and see the good that you're doing, and, you know, a little bit of kindness along the way and maybe some chaos, which is kind of how we roll here at GISH. But we're really excited to have you here because I want to tell you a couple of updates on things you've done, and also have you show us some things you've done. So, you know, you're here in the audience and there's people at home, and we're going to try to, with modern technology, have us all together somehow. Will that go well? Probably not. Maybe. I see you guys already saying it's not going to go well. We're going to prove you wrong. We have a crack team of geniuses back there. We're going to do this. What's that? Yes, good. They said this is not our first GISH. It's like, we started right on time. GISH standard, Misha standard time, so right on. So first I wanted to start and tell you a little bit about the random acts item. They've had upwards of 500 applications right now, and the good that that is doing is incredible. It's helping upwards of 20,000 people and thousands of animals And that's all because you came together as a community and you contributed and asked for a little bit of funding to help create kindness in the world. And thank you to RandomX for that, that opportunity. And you're making the world a better place through some small gestures that are really meaningful. If you are here in the audience, this applies to you as well. Keep working on your items. I don't know what you're doing here. I don't know. Is anybody working on an item right now? Thank you. Good job. One person who took this very seriously. That's amazing. Awesome. If you're at home and you're working on an item, keep at it. We are not closing right now. We are closing at 10:59 p.m. All of the clocks will be different. None of the clocks will be the same on our site or anywhere on the app. It's great. That is a part of GISH trying to confuse you. So just be ready for that. But you want to upload all of your stuff, whether you're in the audience or at home, as soon as you can, high resolution. You never know when there'll be some sort of disruption of the website, let's say. Not that that's ever happened before. But we're going to talk to some of you today, if you're cool with that. And we're going to talk to some of you at home as well. And we're going to show some things that you've done, which, again, every year we go, what are we getting ourselves into? How can we do this? And then suddenly we are blown away by the attempt, whether that's 8 minutes of GISH, 8 hours of GISH, 8 days of GISH. Any amount of effort is so incredible. 8 milliseconds, was that what you said? Okay, that's good. We still love you. We still accept you. It's a safe space. But so get your items to show us. If you're at home, if you have something you loved making, or if you failed gloriously at something, get that ready. I will, on a technical note, say that if you're coming to us from home, we're going to try to talk to you using this machine here, and they're just put on earbuds, not airbuds. They're not. That's a dog that plays basketball. AirPods, yes, AirPods or headphones, so that we don't get feedback, because that will make the GISH engineers feel bad about themselves, and we don't want to do that, right? We don't want to. Great. The first thing I want to address here is one of the largest pieces of what makes GISH GISH, and that is our change of life. There is no challenge that GISHers have ever backed down from. And every year, you know, despite personal challenge and everything that's come at us, you've come together and you've spread the word and you've made incredible things happen. So we want to kind of talk about that for a moment. GISHers have supported Legacy of War in partnership with RandomX this year for their work in Ukraine, specifically for 2 marginalized groups that are very, very at risk, the LGBTQIA+ community and Ukrainians with disabilities. Those 2 groups, for many different reasons, there's a lot of work to be done. And you did not back down from that. So I just want to tell you, initially, that first $110,000 of aid came in weighing, if we were to add it up, 6,678.5 kilograms. Or if you hate the metric system, like some of us here, apparently, that's 14,736. I hope Berto got that. Pounds of materials, of goods that are going to these people. But there's also an equivalent, I think, a non-metric that we can talk about. Yep. So when you add this all up, that's 3 Greyhound buses worth. That's 83.5 Misha Collinses. That's too many Misha Collinses. Just so we're clear. Is not enough? 83? That's 814.5 otters. I'm not sure if that's river otter or sea otter. I don't know. We've been asked that question. That's 56.6 giant pandas and 9.967 Chevy Impalas. Yeah, beloved. Our friend Giles Dooley met up with athlete and activist Uliana Kolchina in Ukraine, and together they let us know what that stretch goal was going to do of 50,000 if we got to 150,000. So why don't we just hear from them about what that stretch goal is doing? Just imagine it. And then imagine it more. You can, okay, read it.
Uliana is one of the most incredible people I know. Disability and LGBTQ plus activist, world wheelchair karate champion, and she led a convoy through a Russian checkpoint out of Bucha during the early days of the war. Today, I met up with Uliana and her husband, Vitaly, who together run the Active Rehabilitation Group, which supports people with spinal cord injuries. Sadly, there are hundreds of injured Ukrainians in the country who will need wheelchairs, but the wait for these chairs can be from 6 months to a year, and then often the equipment is dated and hard to use. Uliana wants to make sure Ukrainians who recently suffered spinal cord injuries due to the war have access to lightweight wheelchairs so they can live active lives like her. If we can raise another $50,000 over our original goal, the GISH community will be able to provide 50 of these high mobility chairs, changing the lives of the Ukrainians who use them.
Hello, my name is Uliana. I am from Bucha, Ukraine. I've been living in a wheelchair for 17 years. I know from my personal experience how important it's to use a comfortable and light wheelchair that allows me to be active and independent. So I'd like to thank everybody in the GISH community, especially Misha and Giles. It shows how we are stronger together. Slava Ukraini. Thank you.
Wow. I don't know what the latest tally that I have, which is probably, it's still going. It's going to be open for a few more days. So if you know anybody who wants to support these initiatives, they can still go. We've done over 188,000 raised for this community. Give yourselves a hand, please. This is, the kindness is never, you can't overstate how amazingly kind you are and how much you help others. But let's go back in history. Let's go back in GISH-tory for a second. I would like to go back in time, much like the James Webb Telescope, and look at GISH's long past for a second, okay? We've retrieved something from the storied GISH HQ archives. We found the very first ever submitted item from the very first GISH back in 2011. I just want you to prepare yourselves for a moment. Just ready yourselves before you see this submission. Okay, behold. That's right. This is a cotton candy person, being, creature. There's so many words that could be used to describe what is happening here right now. And all of them are good, and all of them are weird, and we're for it. This is, Misha has told me several times, this is the moment that he knew, oh shit, what have I done to people? And now he's continuing to do it to you. So this is, yeah, this is it. And from there, it's only gotten weirder, to be honest with you. And we're thankful for that, obviously. Yeah, so I think to soothe ourselves for a moment, to, you know, come off of this incredible creativity we just saw, why don't we, for a moment, soothe ourselves with the melody of some montage songs, maybe? Let's listen to the montage from previous hunts, a few of them. You're welcome.
It's the GISH montage song. The GISH montage song. You better get ready. 'cause it's the GISH montage song. The GISH montage song. It's a pretty sweet montage. Just a montage of everything that happened. It's a montage song. Just a GISH montage song. Just a little bit of montage thrown together for you and your best friends. The GISH montage song. Rollerblades, Kermit Frog. This dude trying to fly a plane, crashing on down into the ground. Here's some soccer for you. It's the montage song. Look at all the good that you did. You should be so proud of yourselves. 'Cause it's the montage song. Yeah, it's the friggin' montage song. The GISH montage song with pictures and video. The GISH montage song. Remember all the good times we had, making lifelong friends. Montage. This is the logo part. With mighty steed and trusty sword, thy magical wand you have crossed the fjord, completed thine hunt full of whimsical friends. Your art will live forever here on the web. This is the GISH montage song. There aren't that many words that will rhyme with song. This is the GISH montage song. Check out these people in really cool hats. There were swords in the scones and skittle-britties. We had treasure chests and game the adored. Oh yeah, we also totally trolled Ted Cruz. This is the GISH montage song. There aren't that many words that will rhyme with song. Everybody, this is the GISH montage song. Check out these people in really cool hats. Check out these gishers in really cool hats. It's the GISH montage. It's the GISH montage. It's the GISH montage. It's a montage of all the things you did. There was a Twitter on the line. Even Doug Jones joined in. You went around the world just doing kindnesses. That's a lot of countries. Touch a moon rock. Jensen's face with Skittles. An edible but still incredible hunk. Oh, look at him, he's delicious. It's the GISH montage. It's the GISH montage. It's the GISH montage. Why were the puzzles so hard? There was Gishception with Miss Gish herself. Annabelle, she joined in. You went around the world just doing kindnesses. You can suck it, Nazis, feed all of your goals. Raising money for the children. An edible but still incredible Hulk.
Look, I'm sorry, I just wanted to see him again.
It's the GISH montage. It's the GISH montage. It's the GISH montage. I burn myself with the f***ing glue gun again. It's the GISH montage. It's the GISH montage. It's the GISH montage. This is the end of the song. The GISH montage.
There he is.
I bet you didn't think you'd see a montage of montages. We're nothing if not meta here at GISH. I'd like to kick off now. Thank you for watching. I'd like to now kick off a little show and tell, shall we? Is everybody ready for that? In the chat, in the room? All right. Let's start. I'm gonna have you come up to me. Are you cool with that? I'm gonna call some names out of people who've brought some stuff we've noted. So why don't we just get started here? We're gonna have somebody help you up if you need some help as well. Is Lex Macalso here? Is Lex? Hello, Lex. Get up here. Lex? Excellent. Once you stand over here, so right, maybe on that X. There's not a trap door, promise. Hi. Tell me your name for everybody, so everybody can hear.
My name is Lex, and I'm from Italy.
You're from Italy. Okay, and are you from the area?
I am temporarily in Los Angeles.
You're in Los Angeles. So you drove, you came here
Greyhound, 9 hours.
9 hours. Give a hand for Lex. Thank you. So Lex, what is your team name?
The Vonley Foxes.
Excellent. Solid team name. I love hearing the team names and I love when they're mashed up. So tell us what you have here to share with the audience and show it out that way so everyone can see it, please.
I've got two things. One is the astrological sign coloring book page, which is this one.
So it's this guy right here. This is the astrological sign page. Yes. I am gonna, my child is here. I should just give it to them. Okay. Yes. I'm a good dad. All right. And now what do you have to show us?
Jensen Mackles.
Jensen Mackles, everybody. Are we ready? Look at this. Please don't rush up here. I know it looks delicious. Stay in your seats, please. This is delicious. I see a number of different things happening here. You've got some, is this long rice? Oh, no, that's spaghetti. How long did this take?
2 days.
2 days. This is beautiful. This multimedia artwork here. It's the detail of the eyes, it looks just like he looks in real life. There's sort of like a pasta-ish color to his eyes. Yes.
It looks sad though.
He looks a little sad. I think after Soldier Boy, it might be take some trauma from that show a little bit, man. I don't know.
It's because he's not here.
Yes, he's sad because he's not here with us right now, but we can all say hello. If you'd like to take a photo, can people take a photo next to Jensen Mackles if they'd like here? I would encourage it. I think that'd be a good idea.
Can I ask you something?
Can you ask me something? Oh, I love it when people ask me things. Yes.
Can you give this to Misha to give to Jensen?
So you want me to give this to Misha to give to Jensen? Or I can give it to Jensen. Yeah.
I have to fly back home and I can't bring it with me.
Oh yeah, of course. I will hold on to so I have to find, so I'm gonna give you a little insight into Jensen and Misha for a second. Knowing where they are at any moment in time is impossible. They like phase in and out of reality. So we never know where they'll be, but I will hold on to it. And the next time I see one of them, I'll say, hey, Misha, good to see you. Can you give this to Jensen? And he'll be totally cool with that, obviously. Okay, great. Yes, of course. Thank you, Lex. Thank you for coming. Thank you so much. Lex, thank you. This is amazing. This is incredible. I'm just gonna lay it down here so it doesn't get destroyed by my running around. Okay, who else? Natalie, or is there a Natalie here who wants to show something? Natalie? Hi, Natalie. Come on up. Oh my GISH. It's a fashion show now. Can you actually do a catwalk fashion show? I think everybody needs to see the full, do the tour. Yep. Wow. Wow. Yep. Natalie, can we talk about this right now?
Better to be overdressed than underdressed, darling.
She's not wrong. Okay. Where do we begin? So can you tell us, first of all, tell us your team name.
I am Natalie. I'm from Team Effusive Book Club.
Effusive Book Club. I would like to join that book club. That sounds awesome. So let's start with the outerwear. How many pockets did this take, or do you know roughly?
I have no idea.
She has no idea, everybody. No clue how many, there's a lot of pockets. Is it heavy?
Extremely.
Would you like to take it off, or are you okay? But you do you. This is a very safe environment for any kind of, okay. Oh, you want me to hold it? Oh my God. How are you wearing this? Just gonna weight lift it for, this is, if I were to guess, at least 30 this is the heaviest thing I've ever felt in my life. You want me to put it on? Can I put it on? Okay, I'm gonna do this. This is going great. This is exactly what, I'm just gonna wear it for the rest of the night. Your wallet's in here, I'm gonna go. I can feel her wallet right now. Okay. Do you have any cash? Okay, so this is when I thought about, so I joined GISH about 5 years ago, and this is exactly the moment I thought would happen one day. Like, this is the dream. How long did this take you to make?
I was going back and forth between that and the dress for 5 days.
Wow, so you spent a lot of time. It's almost as if our items are sometimes too difficult. That's a stunning revelation. And did you have any, where did you draw your inspiration from?
I drew my inspiration from the stack of reclaimed pants in my sewing room.
That's very inspiring. Reclaimed pants. And let's move on to the formal wear. You brought the receipts, obviously. Can we talk about where the receipts are sort of from?
My husband didn't clean out his car for entirely too long, but I appreciated the materials.
I like that you're throwing your husband under the bus to thousands of people right now. That's really sweet. We here at GISH want to support couples and partners. It's stunning looking. Is that lightweight compared to this? Yeah.
Yes, a cotton base underneath the paper.
So you didn't skimp is what I'm hearing. You really went for it. It's not 32% off, let's say. Okay. This is amazing. I'm going to keep your wallet, and you won't get it back. But I'm now sweating profusely because of this, which is what everybody in front of cameras wants to do. So, Nana, thank you. This is amazing. I should give it back to you because it has your belongings in it. And that would be stealing. And my child is here watching right there. And I'm doing a good thing, child of mine. Thank you so much, Natalie. This is amazing. Well done, Team Effusive Book Club. Okay. We have time for like maybe a couple more. Let's see. Oh, okay. What? Summer, do you have something to show right now? Of course. Of course. My child is here as like an emotional support child. That's why they're here with me. Yes. A crocheted parasol, everybody. Look at that. This is so beautiful. Okay, so can you tell us a little bit about the creation of this item?
Like an accident that just kept happening.
I'm sorry, wait. It was an accident that just kept happening? So it's basically GISH, gotta go.
So I don't know how to make a flat circle. So they were all frilly and I was like, what do I do with this? And I said, I will just make it all frilly. And we found some hoops at the craft store and just put it all together.
It's beautiful, first of all. Does it work? Have you tried looking through it in sun? Is it?
It's better in sun than rain. The rain, there's some holes.
I feel like the SPF rating is a negative number on that, but it's beautiful. And I think that's what counts, in my opinion. Amazing work. It's beautiful. You have something else here too?
A painting for the Museum of Bad Art in the style of Big Eyes.
I can't wait to see this. This might cause nightmares. Great. Oh, okay. Yes. I mean, it's beautiful. There's a je ne sais quoi about it. I think it's awesome though. Um, the detail work on the jacket particularly is quite good. Also, the eyes are looking into my soul right now. I don't want to look at it anymore because it's reading my mind. That's stunning and very well done. And sorry, what was your team name?
Heroically hilarious honey badgers.
Heroically hilarious honey badgers. Can I ask a question? Do you care? Honey badgers don't care, or do they?
Generally, honey badgers don't care.
That's what I thought. Okay, great. Yes. And I'm sorry, what's your name?
Quinn.
Hi, Quinn. Thanks for coming up here. Did you participate as well?
I did the neck.
Oh, that's a solid neck. That's an important thing to get right. So yes, well done. Well, thanks for sticking your neck out here, and thanks for coming up. Thanks so much, y'all. Thank you. Appreciate it. All right. I don't know where we are with time and how long I've spent, but I am now sweating as if I'm in the Saharan desert. So that's a good sign. Why don't we look at a couple of things that were submitted to us now, shall we? We have a few items that we just wanted to show everybody at home and here that we saw in the submissions. First, we're going to kick it off with, let's see, item 3, team surrounded by idiots. Create an appealing tricorn hat for your auxiliary wardrobe out of citrus peel and show us how you wear finer things. Yes. Very, very, very of the time. Very obviously, many pirates wore this, obviously. We've got festive edible pizza. Did anyone do the pizza hat in here? Can I smell your head later? Is that okay? Is that too much? Okay. We got a pizza hat, great. And we've got a sunflower. Yes, the sunflower. That was Team Venomous Narwhals before, and now this is Team Kiss a Gish. That's a sunflower. My little sunflower's over there. Let's see, item 29 now, book jacket, Team Nerd Angels. Solid. Oh, good, yes. Team Peace Love Gish created, sorry, wait, hold on 1 second, let me go back. There we go. Wayward Sunshines, yes. That, I don't know if you can read that, but that item says, it's the Gish food flavor, obviously. It's kale and regrets, which is what I smell like right now. Minus the regrets, I just smell like kale. Okay, oh, yes, that's right. Now we are on Peace Love Gish, yes, the Death Gala also. Very nice. Oh, this one tripped people up. Actually, I can't say that because we're still in the middle of the hunt. I will tell you all later. It's a secret. Anyway, this one is, yes. This one is, time is relative, show us a family reunion. So we've got Father Time and New Year Baby and the Fates and things like, anyway. Next, can you, like, seriously? Wow. We've got, this is Team Dragonborn to Run. This is, well, this is obviously the pockets item, yes. Team Cass Ass Butts, because it flows off the tongue. So this is, as you can tell, RuPaul, and this is the one where you shine light at something and create a shape. Next, we have Team Creativity Time 2, the intergalactic encounter with Her Majesty as Alien and Misha as Ripley or Kane. I'd like to point out here that Shellax is coming out of Misha's chest cavity. That's not canon, just so we're clear. But we'll allow it for the sake of creativity. And then Jensen Mackles, again, please stay in your seats. I see you getting up to try to eat this. It's, yes, we know this is yummy. We're gonna just, everyone stay calm. All right, next, Tutus and Tattoos. Yep, biker ballet, which was a fun thing. We had no idea that there were that many bikers who love ballet. Now we're going to attempt the impossible and go to another dimension right now and try to talk to some friends from home. Can we do that? Can everybody just hope and wish that this is going to work, right? Yeah, fingers crossed, stamping your feet, something. We're going to try to bring you in now. So if you want to raise your hand in our Zoom audience, and talk to us and show something that you have. Make sure you have earbuds, AirPods, etc. Not earbuds. That's a dog who plays basketball and other things. I know. And then we're going to try to put you up here and we're going to see what happens. I don't know what will happen. It may not work. We're going to just test it out. We've been working on it all day. And that is not a GISHer, for example, but they're coming and we're loading those in now. What else can I tell? Oh yeah. Okay. They're also telling me I need to talk like this during this portion of the show because it could get real weird up in here. Here we go. GISHers, are you out there? It's almost like we need to do some sort of like pentagram or maybe like a sigil to like have them like do maybe a little like some moves. Yeah. Does anybody know an incantation? Yep, there you go. To try to call in the spirits of the GISHers from far away. You have crystals? Can you use those from there and like see what I would like you to get this going. That's possible. Oh my goodness. It's my butt. Wait, hold on. Okay, I don't need to look at that. Yeah. Okay, so we're bringing, first of all, moderator, if you could hide people with non-video, then we'll just put the person right there. Yeah, Jeremy Lindley, if you could go ahead and turn on your video, or we grant them access to turn on their video, then we will do this. See, this is the kind of technology. Gish, do you mind if I just come down there for a second? Is that okay? I'm just going to come down for a second. Yeah, great. Yeah, while they're working this out. Okay, who else came from far away? Did anyone else come from far? Where did you come from? I'm sorry, hold up. Houston, Texas? So what method of transportation did you use to get here? Magical airplane, got it. That's pretty standard around here. That's a solid move. Thank you for coming. Appreciate it. And you said you came out of town? Flint, Michigan. Did you all know that this game is played in over 110 countries? Okay. It is one of my favorite things because there are times when I'm wearing my GISH. I also wear all the GISH stuff. And when I do, random people will be like, oh, Misha, I heard, is that Misha Collins? And I was like, yeah, he does a little game. And he's like, I heard it was a cult. And I was like, it's not, it's a scavenger hunt. This is like a thing that you play and you pay money and you help people. I'm not saying it is, Lex. It's a cult of weirdness. I would say it is in the best ways. There are no dues, except for there's a registration fee. There's no singular leader. It was Misha. Okay, I don't know, whatever. It's a loose definition. Did anyone else from out of town? Yes. Okay, Washington State. So beautiful up there. So glad you joined us here. There are a lot of GISHers. I would say there are a ton of GISHers up that way, obviously, because there's like an epicenter of weirdness that has been coming from up there, a human being. And then there are, I think LA has a bunch, New York has a bunch, San Francisco has a ton. Yeah. Was anyone here in Dolores Park for the water balloon fight? Really? Can one of you just, would you like to come up and talk about that? It's not working. Okay. I'm just going to interview people now because I'm Barbara Walters. Yeah. We tried. Zoom, we tried. We love you. Yeah.
But I don't. What I have is the photo that we took after I handed out cards at the water balloon fight and said, join me at the south end of the Golden Gate Bridge.
Can I show this?
Absolutely.
So yeah, if you were around, what year was that again? 2016. So the year before I started. So here, I don't know if you guys can see this, but I yearn for more photos of people together.
Not robbed.
Wait, what? Yes, you can't see the Golden Gate in this.
You can see the Golden Gate symbol on the bus stop, but the tower is.
You'll just have to just listen to it as we walk. Yes.
And this is the gentleman from the Golden Gate Bridge Police who waited until we finished and then asked us to clean everything up. And if we ever wanted to do it again, file a permit a month in advance.
Do Gishers do that? I don't think we do that.
What I told him was, I think it's better to ask forgiveness than permission.
I agree with you. I mean, not legally binding. I can't agree with you legally. Legally, I think don't. I'm not going to advise you to do that, but that's smart.
So it was just wonderful. The Dolores Park event, everybody was having such a blast throwing those balloons, and all of the videos that have been archived from that are beautiful. And the best part was at the end when they told us, now clean it up.
Yep.
And there wasn't a cigarette butt or a scrap of paper. That the grass in that park was cleaner than it's been since it was planted.
So I'm from here. I grew up here. I played in that park since the early 80s and whatnot. And it was pretty rough. Like you would find things as a child that you shouldn't touch and see. And so it's good to hear that you all cleaned up and made it better.
It was cool. I actually lived off of Dolores Park on one of the Painted Ladies for a while.
Yeah. I lived in that neighborhood as a kid. Well, so good. Thank you for coming up. I really appreciate it. Yeah.
Effusive Book Club.
You are also Effusive Book Club. Okay, Effusive Book Club. Got it. Good showing, Effusive Book Club. Well, we're still working on it right now. We're still going to see if we can get Zoom in. No, we're not going to see if we can get Zoom. What's that? Oh, it is now. Got it. All right. So they're telling me I talk too much, which Finn, you know. Yep, I do. I just want to wrap. There's a question. I'm sorry. There's a question and someone's raising their hand. Yes. There are a ton. Can you do a parade of parasols? I mean, listen, I have some things to say to close this out here before we start dancing. Let's do this. If you have a parasol, can you promise me you're going to get on the dance floor? And then that way we can see them, because we're going to stream this and have everybody dancing at home with you in the parasols. Okay. Yes, there's amazing parasols here. I actually want to see them in person as well. So I just want to encourage everybody, keep working on your items. Make sure you're uploading high resolution images as soon as possible. And don't wait. The 10:59 p.m. PT, regardless of what any other clock says on our website or anywhere else, 10:59 p.m. is the deadline. There are no extensions. A couple other quick announcements. You have until the 12th to upgrade if you want to. And just remember, anytime you upgrade, it's sending more help to Nova Ukraine, which is awesome. And I just want to say thanks really quickly to all of you for coming in person. And I look forward to hanging a little bit more and dancing, maybe. We're going to do that. Thank you to the Lodge, the AG Regency Ballroom, their amazing staff, and all of you here. DJ Jason, I Stole Your Girl Mitchell, who's here, is going to be spinning for you, and the Last Wave Productions crew, the live audience here, obviously, thank you so much. The incomparable Giles Dooley and the team at Legacy of War Foundation, Rachel Miner, and the incredible Random Acts volunteers. Let's just give them a little hand, please. Doing an amazing job. Berto and Tanisa are here as well. I love you guys. Rich and the hardworking people at NCI who are live captioning this for everybody. Dr. Katie Mack is here. Sorry, not here, but thank you for your item as well. Tyler Parkinson, a secret genius who's behind a lot of the montage songs. We have a little too much fun with those. All of our panelists, Vico Ortiz, Samba Shoot, Sam Maggs, Patrick Weeks, Fraser Kane, Lily Hevish, Lyle the Therapy Gecko, Laura Jack, Jeremy Abbott. If you haven't watched these panels, if you didn't have time, they will fill your heart and your mind. They are stunning human beings. So go follow them on social. Bobak Ferdowsi and Lady Ferdowsi, if you saw that panel today. And last but not least, the GISH staff, everybody that works on this behind the scenes. We are a small, dedicated group of people. We are not a large crew. We are like 5 people who really care. And we work with Misha to make something that hopefully you'll like. And we can't do it without you. So thank you. So this concludes the spoken word portion of our show. You're going to be dancing in a minute. So if you at home are ready to dance, we're going to see if that happens, because if we're not going to do it here, we're going to put you up in the stream. We're going to try to get you up on here so everyone here can dance with y'all. So get ready to do-si-do. So if you have like a pizza hat or a kale leotard or something, like put that on, get ready. Just get ready to have fun. But I kind of want to leave you with one final thought. You know, a lot of us aren't maybe ready for the hunt to be over, or maybe some of us are like, please let the hunt be over. You could be in one of those two camps. But some of us are not ready for the hunt to be over because we didn't do as much as we wanted to, or, you know, we have more that we wanted to do, or we didn't get to do much and we feel bad about that. And there's no reason to feel like anything less than any effort is unacceptable. Everything that you've done, any smidge of creativity or kindness or help that you've provided is a lot and enough. When I was standing up here just now, I just took a look at everybody here and thought about all the people at home. I realized that this moment that we're in right now, this moment, is never going to happen ever again. The people that are in this room together, the people who you're watching at home, watching me being a buffoon, this is never going to happen the way it has just right now. And the beautiful thing about that is that this makes it special. And just, if you can just sit with the feeling of how special it is to be this dedicated to kindness and this willing to be creative, if you can have gratitude for that and allow in the feeling of being in this community and how special that is, I would love that, because that's what's happening in my heart right now. So I want to say thank you to everybody, and in gratitude for 2022, we're finishing tonight. Here's your August 2022 montage song.
Wait, the hunt's already over? I'm not ready for it to be over. Tell you one thing I am ready for, though. Montage.
8 days came and went. We put some pizzas on our heads last night. We made book jackets with book jackets, but the best things that we made were friends. The GISH hunt came to a close, and I'm not ready. I'm not ready. No, literally, I'm not ready. My glue gun broke, and I need more time. We made our kids into plants and immortalized ceramic plates. We joined a book club and let strangers kiss our dogs. It's the GISH montage song. 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 Dressed to impress at the Met Gala, and you know that our flag means GISH. And divine candy comes in handy when you're in need of a tasty dish. The GISH hunt came to a close, and I'm not ready. I'm not ready. 'Cause GISHers make the best art, and I just want more. I'm selfish like that. You made some new mascots and another tasty Jansen face.
Jensen Mackles.
You bubble wrapped up your butts and potentially saved the human race. It's the GISH montage song. It's the GISH montage song. montage song. It's the GISH montage song. It's a montage. We did it, everybody. Yeah.
What's up, Gishers? That's very quiet. How you been, Gishers? It's been a minute since I've seen you. All right, we need to clear all these